to them. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. With Greg and Joe.
Welcome to episode 226 of the All Seeing Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. Of course, I'm Greg, and I'm joined as always over the Skype waves by who are you, Joseph?
Obviously, Joe Jackson.
I said your name. I usually don't say your name. Usually I'm like, who are you? This time I was like, who are you, Joseph?
Well, there you go.
What Joseph are you today? He's obviously Joseph Jackson. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good, man. I'm good. How are you?
I'm the miserable Thursday
Fucking
afternoon.
Dog shit out there, isn't it?
Evening, some might say.
On the 29th of February, a rare occurrence.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but I saw somebody post something on Facebook, and it was like, go fucking crazy tonight, guys, because post whatever you want tonight, because it won't show up in your memories for 4 years.
Yeah, that's a valid point. Very good.
I was like, oh yeah, that's a good point. Very good.
I saw someone complaining about how their rent was the same in a month of 29 days and a month of 31. It's like, why have I got to pay the same fucking rent?
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Wow. Jesus Christ. God, what a lot of questions leap years bring, eh?
I know. You ever met anyone who had like a birthday on a leap year or anything at all?
Ooh,
I can't.
No, I feel like I have, but maybe not.
I feel like in my 40 years of existence, I should have met someone with a birthday on a leap year, but that person does not spring to mind right now.
I do remember when I worked at Summerfield and I was hanging out with people that went to Kingston Uni, even though I was like younger and dumber and sillier. Mm-hmm. And I used to sit hang around, and there was a girl we used to hang around with, and she was saying how she was going to propose to her boyfriend on the 29th of February because it was the time where you can propose whenever you want to your boyfriend, no matter what gender you are. But back in the day, it was like, oh, you have to do it on the 29th. That's what it means.
Yeah.
Like, and it was this whole big thing. She was like, it happens every 4 years, and it was building up to it. And he said no. From what I remember.
Unlucky.
From what I remember.
That is unfortunate.
I'm okay. Just work.
In that. Just working. Here.
Yeah. I'm going to quickly just thank everyone who got in touch with me about my nan. It was very kind of you. She did unfortunately pass away 2 days after the last episode came out. So a week ago today, Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
Very sad, but like I was saying, it's happened now. So now we can
I was going to do what they say about when old celebrities die. I was going to be like, good innings. I done good innings. I don't know.
We're saying that. I'm looking right now at an article saying how Dave Myers died from, let's say, hungry bikers. It's hairy bikers, right?
The hairy bikers, yeah. I saw.
Yeah, not the hungry bikers. Well, the hungry bikers would work. They're chefs, aren't they?
Same thing, innit?
Yeah, hungry, hairy bikers.
Hungry, hairy bikers.
So, yes, thanks to everyone who got in touch. That was very kind of you. I really appreciated it. Mm-hmm. Did me and Ed tell you about the drunk woman we encountered at the Grove?
I don't.
Well, not drunk woman, but a woman we encountered at the Grove.
I don't think so.
I can't remember if we told you or not. Anyway, the podcast doesn't know, so I'm going to share it. The other week, Ed messaged me quite late in the day, just being like, "Oh, I'm finishing work early, whatever. Do you want a couple of beers?" I think it was a couple of days just before my nan died or after she died. Anyway, he messaged. So I met with him, and we went to the Antelope for a couple. Then we went to the Grove, and we were sat inside at the Grove because it was fucking freezing outside.
Yeah.
And we went outside onto the decking. Ed was having a cigarette, and this woman just kind of came to the door. And she had a kid with her, who was a young kid, probably about 9 or 10, who was in school uniform. And she kind of came to the door, she couldn't get the door open. She's kind of looking at me and Ed like, how did they get out there? So I opened the door for her. So, oh, thank you, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I was like, how did they get out there? And I'm like, oh yeah, we did the same.
Keeper of the doors, Greg Armstrong.
I'm going to push it really hard. She comes out, stands at the table next to us, and she makes a bit of small talk. She's having a cigarette, and then the kid's like, Mum, you're breaking your New Year's revolution. She's like, oh, so sweet. He's calling it revolution. It's resolution. And he's like, you're not meant to be drinking.
Oh my God.
And she's like, I'm not drinking. She's like, I'm only. She's like, yeah, I am breaking it, but I'm just having one while we wait for the cab. And he's like, no, you smell of alcohol. She's like, yeah, you can smell the one I'm drinking now. And he's like, no, you smell of alcohol when you picked me up from school. She's like, no, I didn't. No, you're smelling this one now. And he's like, you promised you weren't going to drink anymore. You're not meant to be drinking. And he's like really upset with her.
Yeah.
Me and Ed are like looking at each other like, oh man, this is incredibly awkward.
Fuck.
And then she's like shouting, stop making me out to be a bad mum. I'm not a bad mum. And then they proper start arguing. And me and Ed just went and sat down. Ed was like, that was one of the most like darkest things I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, man, that's fucking horrific.
It was dark, man.
Jesus.
We were sat right by the door inside, so they were right behind me. I could see Ed just looking over my shoulder the whole time, like, Jesus. You could hear them. Then they came in, and you saw him sat at a little round table on his own, and she was back at the bar getting another drink.
Damn.
I mean, I'm not judging. I don't know her circumstances, but it was just one of those awkward situations that me and Ed unwittingly became a part of.
Well, there you go, man.
I'm not judging the situation, just that we were there and then we were involved. We were just part of this situation, just like, man, we need to get back inside and sit down. What is going on?
This is the other reason I don't enjoy daytime drinking anymore. The interactions are fucking horrific. Jesus, that is fucking... No, that is...
Yeah, man.
It's not like dark, but it's its own very special layer of dark. It's just like, fuck, that's a bit steep.
Yeah. The kid literally was being the adult in that situation.
Oh, that is wrong. That is rough.
I also had another crazy... Did I tell you I walked home from work the other day?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is mad. I've disgusted and shocked everyone I work with.
Yeah.
So, it was Sunday morning. My car wouldn't start. I was like, fuck. My car won't start.
You can see it creeping up.
I can see Indiana coming up behind me. I can see you in the screen. Sorry, Indiana's just crept up behind me. But this time she stood up rather than crawling in, so I could see her in the camera behind me.
There you go.
You okay?
Now you know.
Trying to lean down more, not this.
Oh, yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
Now you
Have a
know.
nice day at school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well, careful. Climb up me. What, are you going to go get ready and stuff? Yeah?
This is what I made.
Oh, Indiana's
very nice.
just showing Joe a key ring.
Oh, a key ring,
she
eh?
made me. Indiana, tell Uncle Joe what it says on the key ring.
It says, sorry that your nanny died.
That's really
Thank you,
sweet.
Indiana.
That's really sweet.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
It says, sorry that your nanny died. All right, Indiana. Whoa,
No,
careful.
I'm trying to say hello. Hello!
Oh, you have to shout it's the microphone that Joe will hear you, not the headphones. And you just said hello into the headphones to say hello to Joe.
There you go.
It's the microphone you say hello to, not the headphones. You don't have to get that close. They can hear you.
Hello, Joe.
Hi.
He says hi. Yeah, we're recording Indiana, so you can't do it right now. Why don't you go back and see Mummy and start getting ready for dinner, and I'll finish up here, and then I'll come see you, okay? Okay? Yeah? Good girl. Yeah, so I got the car wouldn't start, so I got an Uber to work. But it
Superb.
cost me even on a Sunday morning, it cost me almost like 30 quid. It was like £28 or something. I was like, and that's because the A3 was closed in like both directions. So I think that maybe the price has been put up.
Yeah, probably.
My theory. But then towards the end of the day, I finished a bit early. I finished at 3 o'clock. And it was like, they were like way more money. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. I was like, I can just bite the bullet and pay it. I was like, maybe I can walk to a train station, but Sunday's a nightmare. You try to get a train around Surburn
These
on
days,
Sunday.
fucking rare,
You just
mate.
can't.
Rare.
You just can't do it. And I'm like, right, well, you know what? Oh, and I joked to myself, like, I wonder how long it take me to walk. And I looked in Google, and it said 5 hours. And I'm like, it's insane, 5 hours.
Fuck,
And I was like,
man.
it's 20 minutes to drive it. But I can't walk the route I drive because it's down the A3.
Yeah.
And also through like a long country
Which
road
is
that has
probably why-
no lights or pavement on it.
Probably why the walking route takes fucking 5 hours.
So I was like, screw it. But then finished, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll walk to a point and see how much an Uber is or something.
Okay.
So I get out and I start walking, and then I just start. I've gone for a long walk for ages, so I just kind of start getting into it.
Yeah.
And then just.
Oh, it's good. I
keep
enjoy
going.
a walk.
I mean, it was raining. I did get splashed by a few cars, so I stopped caring about that after a while.
Yeah.
And just walked right the way down through Hersham, through like Walton, through into Esher, stopped off at a pub, had a couple of beers,
Nice.
which then meant I pissed in about 3 bushes further
Well, I mean,
that walk.
that's how it goes. 'Tis the
And
rules.
part of me was like, oh, you know what? If I'm here, I'll just walk straight down to Surburn and get a bus home. Mm-hmm. But then as I was kind of approaching Surburn, I was like, no, I'm going to commit to this and fucking finish what I started. I'm not going to get a bus. So then I kind of changed my route and then cut out Surburn and kind of walked through Thames Ditton. Mm-hmm. So got home and got home and it had taken me, excluding my pint stop, it took me 3.5 hours.
Oh, that's all right. That's not bad at all.
And I got home and I took off my shoe and it was filled with blood.
Yeah. I guess so. I guess that's right.
It was bad.
Yeah, I bet, man.
Bad. I'm still limping. Like,
Oh,
I'm
God.
literally still limping. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was very painful.
That does, that does remind me of my my journeys home from when I used to work in Wimbledon, and there would be the occasional Friday where I would walk home from Wimbledon to Tolworth, and but I enjoyed it. It was a good little journey. I had me. I had me iPod or whatever, or my Spotify and some headphones. And
Exactly.
4 beers in my bag, and I was good to go.
See, I don't have any beers in my bag. In fact, the only time I came near a shop was Lidl, and I might pop in and get a beer for the walk. It was closed. It was Sunday.
Closes at 5, Greg. Of course it closes
This one
at 5.
must. Yeah. I was like, fuck. No, this one was closed before 5. It must have closed at 4.
Oh.
Because I was there literally just after 4.
Oh.
I'd already been walking 2 hours.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No, just over an hour. Yeah, it was frustrating. But anyway, I walked 3.5 hours home,
Nice.
and it was
Bit of exercise?
I'm still limping now.
Yeah, well,
I actually did a bit of walk the next day because my car wouldn't start the next day either.
superb.
So I had to bloody. I walked 45 minutes to a train station this time.
Okay, that's not bad.
So,
That's not bad.
I mixed it up a bit. I had to buy a new battery for my car. My car is now back in fully functional.
I was gonna ask about the car, but yes, no, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, got it all. Got a new battery, bish bash bosh, all sorted out. Lovely,
Superb.
jubbly.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, see you next week, listeners. See you next episode. Any crazy mishaps or adventures for you?
No.
Any more dinner invites?
No more dinner invites. Not yet. No, I think we've
yet,
come to the conclusion that we'll tell them when we're available. So that's not happening.
Just to let you know, we're available for dinner.
Yeah. Just and
Now?
it'll be turned
Has
around.
to be right now.
It will turn around and be like, just like, oh well, we're unavailable. It's like, oh god,
This
shame.
offer expires in 3 seconds.
But it's like,
I don't see any dinner.
also we're just like most days these days. Me and Becca are at work for 6 a.m. So it's just like I don't want to have a big old like evening of booze and dinner just to have to wake up at 5. Like it's a bit.
Indiana, go back downstairs, sweetheart. Go back downstairs and get yourself sorted out for dinner, okay? Let me finish what I'm doing, okay? I'll see you afterwards. Good girl. Bye. Good girl. Sorry, she was distracting. I don't know what she was doing behind me. I could hear things happening, listeners. I'm sure you can hear things happening. Things were happening.
No, man, I've been home. I haven't been going out. I've been working on a drawing away
on
from
a memoir.
Been working on a drawing away from the podcast, which is a group of zombies. I'll show you.
Oh,
actually.
nice. Yes, I did see you posted a zombie picture recently.
Well, that was one, and then from there it kind of went onwards to something else. So I'm currently.
The listeners are like, we can't see what he's showing him.
Can't see shit, and they ain't gonna see shit until it's fucking finished. So.
Oh, there you go.
But,
So who knows?
You can see it. So it's that.
Oh, that's sick.
So that is currently what I'm working on.
Yeah, that's proper sick.
It's just a vast amount of zombies. I was just like, Becca sort of suggested like I did like to do a drawing that just doesn't just take like an hour or like a couple of hours. So like each
Not one you're knocking out quickly.
yeah, exactly. Like so these ones are all just
Between
like
making sandwiches. Oh, dude, look at that quick drawing
dinner
here.
or whatever.
In fact, why aren't you drawing sandwiches? Take it one step further.
they got no character, you know.
Why aren't you drawing sandwiches and making zombies? I don't understand.
I get the two mixed up, Greg. I'm making
I
zombies
see.
and drawing sandwiches.
It's all got its up.
Yeah, so I've been doing that for a couple of hours a night, really, and
Yeah, nice.
that's good. Yeah, quite enjoying that. As I said, when it's finished, if you give a
All will
shit,
be
you'll see it
revealed.
on socials.
Yes, all will be revealed.
Yeah.
Yes, keep looking. Keep following Joe's Instagram and see what pops
There
up. You never
go.
know.
Yeah.
Do you want to move into a bit of geezedropping?
Yeah, go on then.
We hear snippets of a conversation heard by you or us without context. What did you hear? What have you heard? Geezedropping.
Geezedropping. Having a listen.
I have a couple that
Good.
I heard.
Well done. I've got one from Top Shagger. Who
Brilliant,
I met
yes.
for a beer the other day, which was very good fun.
Where did you go?
We just went to the Druid's Head.
Oh, classic.
But in the midst of organising it, every single name of every single pub, apart from the Fighting Cocks, just left my memory. Could not remember it for the fucking life of me. I was just like, I was thinking like the Hobgoblin for some reason. I was like, there's something to do. It's like a mythical, and I was just like, I had to Google it. I had to fucking Google
the
it.
Prancing Pony.
I had to Google it, and of course I was just like, Druid's Head, of course.
Druid's Head, of course. How could I forget such a place?
I'd met up with him. We had a couple of beers and a catch up, and he sort of said like he hadn't really been sort of going out to hear geese drops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then after I left him, and we went our separate ways, he then messaged me a geese drop like almost immediately. Just
Amazing.
I've got
Amazing.
one. I've got one from the Shagger himself.
Yeah, I've got two from me, one from Stu, one from Fran.
All right.
So let's do your one first. Let's do Top Shagger. Let's kick things off in style.
So Luke heard this in Kingston. Is just walked past the German doner kebab place. Two school kids said, "I wonder what they sell there." And then a random smackhead at the bus stop said, "Clearly kebabs, you fuckwits."
Shots fired.
Love
Shots fired.
Crackheads ain't got no time for it.
I heard this one the other day. It was two guys walking in the car park, and one turned to the other and said, "I spent more time with you than my wife."
Fair.
Yep.
Fair.
If you're saying it, it must be true.
Well, these, it happens. It goes that way
This
sometimes.
one I enjoyed. I was in a pub in West Byfleet the other evening, and it wasn't a very nice pub. I sat next to a bunch of guys. Of weed.
I've briefly been to West Byfleet. I think for a wedding.
Right.
I think I went for a wedding.
There's a few. I've been to a few pubs and places around there, but this pub particular was one by the train station called the Station that I was just meeting people at. So I went there first, and there was a bunch of guys sat down. They fucking stank of weed, but they were freaking me out because they were proper like, "Yeah, I'm gonna smash his head."
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I was like, not at me, but telling stories. So I went to get another beer, and then I sat in a nice comfy armchair by the window like an old man.
Good stuff.
But as I went to the bar, there was this fucking old fella there, and he was fucked. And he was getting a drink and a shot. And he was like, "Can you make it a quadruple?" And the guy was like, no. The guy was like, "No." He was like, "Oh yeah, I was only joking. And he then turned to the barman and was like, "I like to drink and dance like I'm in Mexico. You ever been to Mexico?" And the barman went, "No." And the guy went, "No, me neither." Right. Right, I've got to do the whole bit again because the last bit's so good. I've got to do from the top. "I like to drink and dance like I'm in Mexico. You ever been to Mexico?" "No." "No? Me neither." "Sounds good though."
Superb. Quality banter.
Really, really good. Really good. I did chuckle out loud, I think.
Yeah.
Next to the guy, but it's all right. He was just a drunk old man having a good evening out. Stood at the bar. Fran sent this one. "You're the epitome of a white man. Long hair and a beard."
That's. I don't know about that.
"You're the epitome of Gandalf."
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah. You're the epitome of Jesus.
White man.
White
no,
man.
My God.
Well, I feel slightly
Stu's-
stigmatised as a white man now.
Stu sent one. Thank you, Stuart.
Cheers,
I like
Stu.
he always starts his geese drops with having a listen.
Good.
He actually writes the full bit. "Geezedropping, having a listen. While at work in the tip on Saturday, there was a housing estate very close to us. Suddenly, a loud male voice yelled out, 'This is my fucking house. Now take your fucking kids to that fucking hippo of a mother of yours and don't come back again.' Shortly afterwards, even louder, 'And leave the fucking dog here. She's got more sense than the three of you put together. Now fuck off.'
People are
Damn.
so volatile, man.
Somebody pissed off Dad.
Fucking yeah.
Somebody pissed off Dad. Dad be pissed.
Dad is pissed.
Fucking hell. Thanks, Stu, man. You always, when they come through from you, they're always pretty,
Fucking, yeah.
loud.
love
Always
it.
loud drops. I'm all for a loud drop.
People, yeah, man. People are fucking crazy.
Did you hear, you must have seen this because it's everywhere, about this Willy Wonka experience?
Oh my
in
god.
Scotland.
Yeah. Did you see it?
Oh, mate, I'm looking at it now.
Fucking hell.
So, for those not in the know, there was in Glasgow, there was a Willy Wonka Experience put together, and it was £35 a ticket for a world of pure imagination, promising a human fountain, promising a human fountain, promising a chocolate fountain, and a whimsical Oompa Loompas who in reality were actors struggling to recite scripts hastily handed to them the night before opening.
Jeez.
So
It's
they
like
put
one of
together-
those like Christmas Winterland, like Winter Wonderland sort of.
was
like,
meant to be, but it literally just looks like a horrible hall with wooden chairs and tables and I guess a bouncy castle.
It looks like a canteen. It looks
Yes,
like
it does. Yeah,
it's so grim. It's
with
so
random
fucking grim.
props dotted around. So basically, they had this thing. Parents paid to bring their kids, and it ended up being just chaos from the sounds of it. Just terrible. Just really terrible. Really shit. Not very well maintained.
Yeah.
And parents were absolutely outraged with children crying their eyes out. And the organisers apologised for the stressful and frustrating day and offered 850 refunds before closing the experience to guests on Saturday.
I mean, you know, like we've all seen, like, I mean, I'm assuming some people have seen some sort of format of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or Willy Wonka, in fact.
Yes.
And you know that first scene when they open the fucking doors and it's all like, come with me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, and it is just like colours and vibrancy. And then you look at this and you look at the amount of like industrial grey that is on display.
It is,
It's
I
like they've
love
tried
this.
to replicate Willy Wonka, but in black and white.
but terrible.
Like, it's so fucking bad.
Eileen Butcher, who was taking her daughter, said it was an absolute disgrace. She said, we went inside and there was some posters, a visual display including a rainbow, a toadstool, and a gobstopper.
It looks like, it genuinely looks like a Banksy installation. Like,
But not a very good one.
not like a shit, like just shit. Like, it's just bollocks. It's just so fucking bad. It's like,
Some families were very, very angry and had little children who were crying. It was a tense atmosphere and new families were arriving looking bewildered.
it's insane.
Oh my
like, how do you
God.
like? How do you go about like doing like setting all that up and think, looking like standing back and looking at it and just being like, yeah, that looks great. And it's like, because it doesn't. It's 35 quid as well.
It was described as a full Wonka experience with chocolate fountains, but the kids received 2 jelly babies and a quarter of a can of Bar's lemonade.
A quarter of a can.
Yep.
Like one of those
Actors
little like mini cans.
Yep. Actors complained on social media they were given just one night to learn a script before it was torn up and they were told to improvise around items that weren't there. All the
This
cast,
is a fucking shoddy job.
all the cast that were there did their absolute best. Unfortunately, they were all subcontractors, actors hired by the. But it says Illuminati. It wasn't the Illuminati. It was the event was made by a company called House of Illuminati.
Jesus Christ. It's so it's shockingly bad. Like, it's,
And they were never paid either.
that's rough.
They were in as much shock as us.
Yeah, I bet there was probably no money to fucking pay them. I have seen the one picture of the woman who's dressed like an Oompa Loompa, but without like, she's not even got her face painted.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
there's
they've
no
all like come forward, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh,
all
God.
the parents rounded up on the guy running it. He was just
I
there, and
saw that.
everyone was
I
at him
actually
trying to
saw
get
the
the
footage of
answers.
that. I did see the footage of that, of just like him just like trying to get away. They were like, no, where the fuck is our money?
Yeah, what is happening? What is
Shit,
this?
what a shit show. What a fucking shit show that is.
So, following with this article, recently actors have been coming forward, and here we have the actor who played. There was an actor, the angry Oompa Loompa actor,
Yeah.
and also the actor here who played Willy Wonka.
Superb.
A stand-up comedian hired to play Willy Wonka and a widely criticised chocolate factory experience has spoken out after furious parents demand refunds.
I mean, that guy's got stand-up material for fucking days now. Like,
He has now, yes. The Wonka-esque impersonator Paul Cornell, 31, spoke to The Independent. I'm constantly applying for more acting jobs and comedy work. Then I got a phone call on Thursday saying, congratulations, you are going to play Willy Wonka. We will send you over the script and the dress rehearsal is tomorrow. Mr. Cornell said the script was 15 pages of AI-generated gibberish.
Yeah.
They just got me monologuing these mad things. The bit that got me is where I had to say, there is a man, we don't know his name. We know him as the unknown. This unknown is an evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls.
didn't even proofread it. It's like, do you remember that old tweet of like someone sent of just like I made a computer watch like 1,000 hours of Batman and then made it write a script. Like it's
we did that, didn't we?
It's level. We did, we did do it. It was great.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it because the script is
We should
still
do that again sometime.
the script is still like one of the funniest fucking things I've ever read.
This is great. They even misspelt my contract. But I do now have a legally binding contract.
Oh, I don't know, but I don't think you want that.
Sure about that one. But I stayed up all night learning it, thinking this would make sense in the dress rehearsal when I see all the tech.
No.
But at the Friday evening dress rehearsal, hours before opening, he turned up to find the immersive and enchanting Willy Wonka experience was just, in fact, an empty warehouse with a few plastic mushrooms.
It is so bleak. It is so fucking bleak. Like, how could you just have one mushroom on a stand and think that's fucking okay? Like,
He just, at the end of my monologue, I was supposed to suck up the unknown man with a vacuum cleaner. I asked them if they had a vacuum cleaner, and they said, yeah, we haven't really got there yet, so just improvise.
we haven't really got that. This is so fucking shoddy. Like, why would they
insane.
try and rush this? Like,
All the other actors were lovely people. We gathered in the morning and said we're probably not getting paid for this. But this is for the kids still going to come up. Let's make it as magic as possible for them.
Yeah.
I was making jokes, but we're told that we were to give them 1 jelly bean and 1/4 cup of lemonade. No chocolate at the chocolate experience at all. There was supposed to be a chocolate fountain, but I never saw it.
There's no chocolate. Where's the chocolate? Oh, there is no chocolate at the.
It's a jelly bean. It's a one jelly bean experience.
At the chocolate factory experience. If you wanted jelly beans, we've got jelly beans. If I wanted jelly beans, I'd go to the jelly bean factory.
Yes, man, they've got more than this shit here. I was told I'd get a 15-minute break every 45 minutes after each group went through, but I ended up playing Willy Wonka for 3.5 hours straight. I didn't know where I ended and Wonka begun. I was losing my mind.
Oh, that's so good.
God.
That is good.
I am becoming Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
That's the way how like serial killers are made, man. Like,
just fucking turning
just gets
psychotic.
deranged, becomes I am Wonka.
It's
This
just
is
at
like
home,
a good
just
horror film.
smearing chocolate on his face.
Yeah, well, we hope it's chocolate. It's just his shit. Because there's no,
any chocolate,
bloody
so-
chocolate there, is there? There's no chocolate.
Didn't have any
just
chocolate,
smears shit
so
over his
I,
face and then throws a handful of beans in it to stick to it. Sounds like a Mighty Boosh character.
It's so good. It is complete fucking chaos.
So yeah, he was. I didn't know where I ended and Wonka begun. I was losing my mind. The organizer came up to me saying, "You're spending too much time with the kids. We need to get them through quicker." By this point, I was visibly angry. I was like, "Now there's going to be a lot of disappointed kids." The actor said he finally managed to get a lunch break, deciding to spend it sitting in his car, staring at the floor, trying to avoid the sight of crying children being turned away by security.
Imagine
There's Wonka in his car! Get him!
Imagine you just see a dude dressed as Willy Wonka having an emotional breakdown in his fucking Ford Fiesta and shit.
When I came back, that's when everything kicked off, he explained. There was an angry mob at the door not being let in. I had to wedge my way through. I was Wonka, and it's my face everywhere. But I'm just a last-minute actor, really. I didn't organise anything.
I am Wonka!
People were shouting, I am Wonka! People were shouting. People who put on the event were crying. There were arguments. People running around everywhere. The set had been trashed.
Amazing. How had this set
my-
been trashed?
He called another hurdle of the 2 other Willy Wonkas and the nearest Oompa Loompas. We just decided to walk away. It was getting quite dangerous for us. There were kids in better costumes than ours crying. I used to be a teacher and that was triggering for me. Oh my god.
It's so mental. It's beyond words, man. We're in
It's a
February.
night
for
I
fuck's
tried to
sake.
forget. Sadly, I will only remember it. Everyone I know will remember it too.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for the actors. I say they were just there. Well, it sounds like everyone knew it was the organisers.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Jesus.
I wouldn't want the actors being fucking taken for, like, not taken for granted, but like being held accountable for that sort of shit. Like,
yeah.
that is
man.
that is mental. That is quality.
I am Wonka.
It's really that, just you saying I am Wonka really just put, like, I now want to see, like, is it Todd Phillips who did The Hangover?
Oh yeah.
I now want to see his version of Wonka. Like,
Right,
he did the Joker.
okay.
I now want to see the Wonka.
The Wonka.
I don't
Yeah,
want to see
that,
this. I don't want to see Timothy Chalamet's fucking stuff. But
No, I don't want to see his junk. I don't want to see his stuff. Oh, Jenna, is this your outfit for World Book Day?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks
Robin?
very good.
I'm Evil Pete.
Evil
Tell
P.
Joe, tell Joe.
Oh, sorry, Joe can hear you. She's like, tell Joe,
Tell Joe.
she's Evil P.
I'm Evil P for World Book Day.
that's
From
good.
what book?
From Sweet Potato.
From Super. Very good, Indiana. You look very, very
It looks
good.
wonderful. I like the cape.
Yeah, you look
I'm
very
going
good.
to get my face painted as well.
Okay, well,
Ah.
we're still finishing up here, Indiana, but thank you for the outfit update. It looks very, very cool. Yeah, where are we? Joe sent me an article. You're Joe.
I am Joe. Can confirm.
You sent me an article about Christmas tree tossing.
Well, yeah. Shall I read this one?
Yes, before we didn't really talk about it this Christmas, the Christmas tree mass every year. There's always a Christmas
yeah.
tree graveyard, and
Yeah.
we usually cover it. I didn't see as many this time.
Well-
Whether that's because maybe this time people were buying less real Christmas trees for whatever reason.
Potentially.
I didn't see as many as I usually see dumped. There's actually still one down on my road now, still there.
Oh yeah, at the end of our road, there's one still out there, but I think it might
Yeah.
have gone by now. But I
Right.
do remember when I mentioned when I was in.
Didn't you send me a photo of like loads of them?
Yeah. I think we mentioned it on the pod,
Mad.
but it
You
was
might have,
I was coming back from a meeting in Acton, and I was heading to the train station, which involves me going through a park. And at the end
Yes.
at the park exit, there is literally like a dumping section for Christmas trees. And I'm
Yeah,
not
not for
lying,
shit.
mate, I'm not lying, man. Easy, like 100, 200 trees there easily. Like it wasn't so much a graveyard as a fucking Holocaust, is what it was.
Right.
It was fucking, mate. They were just piled up. And I was like, Jesus! So I had to take a photo and
Bloody
just be
hell.
like, look at this.
Yeah, look at this. This is insane. Yeah.
There was quite a lot around the first kind of sort of like last week of December, first week of January,
Yeah.
but it all got cleared
Right.
up pretty quickly.
They're on it. They're
And
on it.
yeah, as I said, apart from the one I saw the other day, definitely haven't seen as many.
No, there was a few closer to my house on the grass, and they got taken away. But a reef that had been dumped there was left, and after a while, it was like growing. The grass was like growing into it. It looked like it was like part of it. It looked really cool, just like this random big round decorated circle growing out the grass. And
Yeah.
I was quite sad when it disappeared after a couple of weeks. I was like, oh, they're taking it. I quite liked it being there. It was quite cool.
Nice. Well, yes. Following on from that, this is a story that I saw during the week. It's a woman's £650,000 claim for injuries allegedly suffered during a car crash has been thrown out of court in Ireland after she was pictured winning a Christmas tree throwing competition. Say what you want about the Irish; they've got
my
some wonderful
God.
traditions. Camilla Grabska was sued an insurance company and said injuries to her back and neck meant that she was unable to work for more than 5 years or play with her children. She claimed she was
Jesus.
left with disabling conditions after the crash. After the car she was travelling in was hit from behind in an accident in 2017. However, the woman's claim was thrown out by the High Court judge in Limerick after a photograph came to light showing Grabska throwing a 5-foot spruce at a charity event in January 2018. The picture was published in a national newspaper. Whilst Grabs argued that she was still suffering from her injuries, the judge dismissed her claim in part due to the graphic nature of the image.
The graphic nature, the nature of a Christmas tree. I love the fact that she's literally like there's a photograph of her.
That is it. That is the actual photo. That's not like an AI
holding
generation.
the award that looks like it was made on paint.
Yeah.
But clip art. But she's holding the award. Irish International Christmas Tree Throwing Championship. Overall ladies.
This is great. It is a very large, natural Christmas tree and is being thrown by her in a very agile movement, the judge was reported as saying in court by the Irish Independent newspaper. I'm afraid I cannot but conclude the claims were entirely exaggerated. On that basis, and I propose to dismiss the claim. So yeah, she was. But there is literally like it's the actual photo of her actually launching the tree, which is I believe that one.
It's like mid-launch, like she's proper throwing it.
That is not a small tree.
No,
that is not a
tree.
fucking small tree.
That is going up.
That is well up in the air.
Quite a crowd there watching as well.
I know, yeah, and you know they said it was like a 5-foot fucking tree. Like that's not easy to do.
Jesus
but yeah, I enjoyed seeing that thoroughly. Actually, that was good. Almost a competition that I now wish to join.
Yeah, there's no. I love that she hasn't tried to. There's no like. She's not tried to cover it up or like explain it though, has she? There's nothing quote from her, is there?
No. There was just like all she said was just like, no, I was still suffering from injuries then, and it's just like, well,
yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
No, but no. I'd love to try and hear the explanation. Oh well, you know, Christmas trees are the only thing I can throw.
Yeah. Everything else, it's just Christmas trees.
I've been trying, but I can't.
The event was created specially for me because it's the only thing I could do. Oh dear.
Yes, I demand. I don't have enough sports. I need a hobby.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a Christmas trees everywhere. Maybe I can throw them and get an award for it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
She was just walking around. She went to the doctors and was just like, I can't pick anything up. And she's like, well, interesting. Well, I'll tell you what. Whilst you're walking home, just anything you see, just try and pick it up. Just see if you can.
Pick it up. Try and throw it.
So she's like walking along.
Throw it.
She's walking along, tries to pick up someone's Amazon delivery box. She's like, I can't do it.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
Got to the tree, lifted it a little bit, and was just like, oh, well, no pain.
Oh,
I'm not feeling any pain. Lifted it, and apparently just hoisted it vertically into the air. Oh, great! It's fucking phenomenal. God bless you. God bless you.
I
mean, I feel kind of bad because it does seem like a legitimate claim.
I mean, I'm sure she was in a car accident. That's no fucking joke.
She
Don't
denied
go throwing Christmas trees that you know are going to be photographed. And you can win it. Have your picture in the paper.
I like this. She denied faking her injuries and told the court she was trying to live a normal life.
What's more normal than entering a Christmas tree launching competition?
What is
the
more
normal thing in the world? The
court also saw a video of Grabska training her dog in a park for more than an hour in addition to the Christmas tree contest pictures.
Nah, well.
She was having it on.
Following her around, were they?
Who knows?
Nosy neighbours.
Well, everyone puts everything on fucking socials, isn't it?
Claim, hasn't she? Oh. Yeah, that's a silly thing to put out there, though, isn't it?
Everyone puts everything on social media.
Well, not me, not this time. I talk about it into a microphone, then I put it on social media.
We started watching a documentary series the other day, which was on Netflix, and it was all about. It followed like 3 or 4 different girls who had got like disturbing messages from people, who were then obviously like trying to ruin their lives via the internet.
Right,
but like it showed like what the person would do when they contacted them. And it would just be like, "Hi, I'm so and so. I need to talk to you." And they're dumb, and they just like, "Yeah, okay, what's up?" And the person, all they said was, "I need to tell you a secret." And that's all that. So like, and they're just like, "Okay, what is it?" It's just, "Oh no, I can't tell you." And it's just like it's all this back and forth, and it's just like, "Why? I don't." This is fucking stupid. Just don't answer the message. Number one, you don't really know the person, or like they're an associate from another friend or whatever. And then they're just like, "Oh, I've got a secret to tell you." Just like if someone sent me a message now saying, "I've got a secret to tell you," I'm ignoring that fucking message. Yeah,
especially as someone that you can usually tell. Like I recently got added to on Facebook. I got added to a group on Messenger. That it said that Stuart had made. Like Stuart sent the Geezedropping, and there was a bunch of people in there. Then everyone just started leaving this group, and by the time I saw it, most people had already left instantly. And I was like, "Oh, I think this is a bot scammy group. I get added to them all the time on like Instagram. I have to keep removing. Even on WhatsApp, it's happened before.
Strange
like,
old. It's a funny old world, isn't it?
Speaking of technology and funny old world, this story from the start of the month. Security researchers have warned that millions of hacked toothbrushes could be used in a massive cyber attack.
Why are there smart?
Why are we pulling this stuff in toothbrushes?
Why? Yeah. Why do we need
At what
smart?
point do we not need that help with the internet or Wi-Fi? At what point do we not need that assistance?
Yeah. Why do you have a smart toothbrush?
Internet-connected toothbrushes could be linked together in something known as a botnet, which will allow them to perform a distributed denial of service, a DDoS attack that overloads websites and servers with huge amounts of web traffic. Major websites could be knocked offline as a result of the attack, according to a Swiss newspaper, who first reported the threat, resulting in millions of dollars of lost revenue.
God. Again, why do you need your fucking toothbrush to be connected to the Wi-Fi?
I don't understand. It appears that due to translations, the narrative in this topic has been stretched to the point where hypothetical and actual scenarios are blurred. Like, the Fortinet, I guess they were the companies, warned of the dangers of smart devices, which can include webcams, baby monitors, doorbells, and domestic appliances. Every device that is connected to the internet is a potential target and can be misused for attack. But toothbrushes, why don't we start... I'm going to Google.
Greg, what's the dumbest thing you can think of that could have a Wi-Fi connection? Because I'm thinking like knife and fork.
Bog roll.
Bog roll. Knife and fork. Like,
So they need to talk to each other.
I don't. It's getting out of control, man. It's getting fucking out of control.
I love it. I've googled internet toothbrush, and the first one that comes up is one by Oral-B, and they hit the power of AI with Genius X electric toothbrush. Like,
unnecessary.
Let's have a look. The revolutionary Genius X with artificial toothbrush. So what is this offering me that a non-internet toothbrush will not offer me? Let's have a look. 80% of people... Oh, okay, so it shows you... Man, it shows you on your phone what teeth you've missed when brushing.
So...
Gum pressure control, artificial intelligence, motion sensors recognise your brushing style and give you real-time feedback.
We're entering this. We're going to just go full demolition man and have the three
the
seashells, aren't we? Like,
I've moved on from the article. I'm now on Oral-B's actual website, and as they are pimping out this actual toothbrush. Look at all these points a toothbrush has. Gum pressure control, visibly alerts you if you brush too hard. Artificial intelligence, motion sensors recognise your brushing style and give you real-time feedback. Lithium-ion battery. Brush more than 2 weeks if one full charge. You think that's all, Joe? That is not all. Unique round head. Remove up to 100% more plaque for healthier gums. Wait for this. You ready for this? Cleaning modes. 6 cleaning modes, including sensitive and whitening. And last but not least, connect to the Oral-B app. Track your brushing style and help you achieve your best oral health.
Oh, God. The fucking world we live in. This is it.
Now, the reviews, people love it.
It's brushing your teeth. It doesn't require the internet. It's just so.
This guy, I love this review for it. Wow, wow, wow! Cleans my teeth, fabulous. My teeth feels like love been to the dentist. What does that mean?
I don't know, but
My
I feel like an AI
feels like
fucking...
love been to the dentist.
I feel like an AI wrote it.
Oral-B Genius X 2000N electric toothbrush. Very nice. These reviews are amazing. Oh my god, some of these reviews are amazing. I want to see another review of this toothbrush because that is... I buy this electric toothbrush. I buy this electric toothbrush recently, and it is really good. Bloody hell, these are like AI. Listen to this one, but from Charlotte P. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. That's the this is on their website. These are the reviews on their website. I could read these all day. Cannot be any more perfect. Really good toothbrush. Great toothbrush. Works really well.
Great.
The word really good is being used in most of these. I reckon that's obviously what they've put into their little AI thing. I'm not for legal reasons, I'm not accusing Oral-B of AI generating fake reviews. I'm just reading out and calling as I see it. It is...
Otherwise, however, Joe Jackson, on the other hand, is...
When I buy this toothbrush, I start feel better.
Where are you using it?
Only this I using. My father's partner has this. Thanks.
Cool. Why couldn't they write the review? My father's partner has this. Couldn't quite bring themselves.
Guys, I know.
Couldn't quite bring themselves to type stepmom there, could they?
On paper, it feels like we've hit a real low of content. I'm literally reading a review out of an AI-generated electric toothbrush, but this is some of the best content I've read in ages.
This is good.
I find this hilarious. I'm going to do a couple more, then I'll stop reading them. But like, this is wow. Some of these are so. These just don't seem
real,
legit.
Yeah.
Like. This created quite a buzz in my home. No, everyone wants one.
No, everyone wants one. Okay.
Recommendable product. I don't know a better product. I would like to have this electric toothbrush for my husband because it just broke. It would make him a wonderful surprise. Why? It's not a review, is it? That's not a review.
This is either...
You've given it 5 stars. You've given this 5 stars, and it's not even a review.
This is either like a computer-generated comment or English is not their first language.
Oh man, I love how this person's referred to a normal toothbrush. Love this toothbrush. Would never go back to a manual.
Heaven forbid I have to brush my own teeth.
Would go back to a manual. You still got to brush your fucking teeth.
Shit.
Not a bad toothbrush.
I bet her least favourite thing about brushing her teeth is having to apply her own toothpaste.
Yeah, where's the button to apply the toothpaste?
Yeah.
Please, let's go.
Click the button and the toothbrush will apply it.
There must be a bad review. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here's some. There's not many, but here's some 1-star reviews.
Okay.
I prefer the manual way of brushing my teeth. my teeth don't feel as clean using this.
You got an electric toothbrush, Greg?
Yeah, I don't really use it. I've used a regular one. I have got an electric one.
I've tried them, and I do.
I'm always told I have to. The dentist is always telling me I have to. You need to use an electric toothbrush. And I'm
why?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. It just feels like I'm not brushing my teeth. I feel like when you're a kid and you're just like you have to go and brush your teeth. It feels like I'm just holding it there so that the scent of toothpaste gets onto my teeth.
Just gets near my
mouth.
It
seems like I've brushed my teeth. Like. I could just be doing it wrong because Becca swears by her electric toothbrush, and I'm sure it is.
A lot of people I know do. Yeah, and I have one. I think I used it till it ran out of battery and couldn't be asked to charge it.
I just feel like I'm not brushing my teeth. That's the only.
I just feel more in control of a manual.
You feel less submissive to your toothbrush.
Do not trust this brand. They will not honour warranty, and it's such a hassle. Paid so much for this toothbrush and didn't even last. Customer service is brutal, and so are their managers. Poor quality and service. I do not recommend and will never purchase these products again. Go somewhere else. This is the only review or will be replied to.
Because all the rest were paid fucking comments.
Please contact our customer service, which is I'm sure they've already done.
Yeah, they've already gone that route.
I like this one. This is so great. Gobsmacked. Can't believe the world has so many suckers. Wake up, please.
There's always some tinfoil fucking cunt in there, isn't it? That's how they get you.
Oh, that's so good.
They're attacking us by the internet.
Got this lovely, seemingly high-end product as a Christmas gift. I believe it was an online purchase. It functioned perfectly the first few months, then the charging time seemed to get longer and more frequent until the product stopped charging properly and wouldn't work after only 6 months of use. And the best part is the retailer agent here said it was unfixable. An unfixable model. So sad. What an expensive waste. Yeah, it is
an expensive waste. God.
It is an expensive
waste. Really
waste.
Wasted my time.
Man. Fucking hell. So how old is this toothbrush then? How much is it? How much was it? I need to... Sorry, guys. I know I've just...
No, it genuinely shocks me. It really does.
Genius X. How much are Genius X toothbrushes? Let's have a look. Genius X toothbrush. Right, let's go. Show me a price. I mean, bearing in mind, this is now... Oh, whoa, Jesus. One of them's £192.
Who's paying... I'm getting angry, Greg. I'm getting angry.
They're not... I don't know. They're on... Let's see what they're on Amazon.
Like, would you get, like...
Much on Amazon. 100 quid on Amazon.
What can we... What else can we put, like, Wi-Fi into?
Get it in rose gold, Joe. Get it in rose gold.
Thank God. Now I'm on board. I like
configuration handle. Yes.
Does like a Brita water filter have Wi-Fi now? Like
probably everything does. You can get Wi-Fi fridges, can't you? Get fridges that have like scroll phone screens in
for the next episode, should we just compile a list of useless things that have Wi-Fi?
Have Wi-Fi, which is everything now.
Yeah,
I think
everything.
You know, I'm still in the old days. My bloody Casio watch didn't even realise it was a leap year. I went to the first. went to the first. No, I would say 1st of March. My watch has no idea it's March. The thing
there, Greg, is it's not connected to Wi-Fi, so it doesn't know the calendar.
That is the thing there, isn't it? That is the thing there. That is the thing there.
Unreal.
Let me go back onto... Sorry, guys. I almost fell down a rabbit hole looking at the Amazon reviews.
Greg nearly purchased a Wi-Fi toothbrush.
I almost bought it. Easy to use. Batter's Life. Good value for money.
Batter's Life? Battered the life out of me.
Battered the life out of me. It really battled me.
Really got...
Holy hell.
Man assaulted by toothbrush.
Man battered by toothbrush.
So can we so the original article, what was that in regards to? And we just got completely sidetracked.
I don't know what that was about.
Who fucking cares?
Hacked toothbrushes.
Dumb shit. Dumb shit.
Hacked toothbrushes. Yeah, bringing down websites.
Hacked toothbrushes. Didn't see that.
And now here we are all this time later reading reviews for Genius X toothbrush.
They didn't provide that concept in Swordfish, the film, did they?
No, they didn't. You get a blowjob with
John Travolta just like, okay, here's how we get them. We're going to attack their toothbrushes.
I am curious, and I'm going to have a quick look. Dumbest things with Wi-Fi. I don't know if that's even going to be a search that will come up. Why do you need to use my precise location? What, so Wi-Fi can get me?
Yeah.
What is he looking at? 15 idiotic... Oh, that's old though. So that's not good. 6 internet things... 6 internet of things devices really shouldn't... These headlines make no fucking sense. Are they all AI generated?
I guess
10 idiotic smart gadgets nobody asked for. Let's have a look. Eggminder.
What?
Eggminder.
What do you mean?
Looks like
what do you mean?
If you're looking at the expiration date on your carton of eggs or putting them in water trick to see if they float or seem bad, seems like too much for you, you need an egg minder. The smart egg tray comes in with built-in Wi-Fi so you can connect to a smartphone via the app and receive all your eggs' essential analytics.
Get fucked.
You know what my eggs are missing? I've always said this, analytics.
You know what I think?
I'm always saying it. You've heard me say it. You've probably heard me say it recently. I'm always going on about it. You know what these eggs need? And I can't have these scrambled eggs.
The other day, Greg, no, I'm with you. The other day, Sunday, we went out, got some stuff for a little, little late breakfast, early lunch.
Yes, why not?
Made some scrambled eggs, put it on some toast, and I was like, oh, this is missing something. And you know what it was? Analytics.
If I go into a cafe and I'm ordering scrambled egg and toast, I'm seeing the analytics first. I need to know what's going on.
I need to know the logistics of my eggs. I need to know. Fucking hell.
Smart utensils. If you like keeping your food connected to Wi-Fi, then you'll love smart forks. You said this.
I fucking said it, didn't I? Didn't I fucking say it?
You can connect a fork to the internet. But what do you do exactly? Lose weight, of course. The Harpy fork tracks how quickly you eat because eating more slowly is healthier for you. Why it is better to slow down when you eat. Do you really need hard data on it? I guess so. Smart toilet. Do you ever sit on your toilet and think to yourself, man, I wish I had some ambient coloured lighting right now? Kohler made it happen anyway with the new Me 2.0 smart toilet.
Oh, get
This idiotic
fucked.
smart gadget might be smarter than you are, with Bluetooth music and hands-free cleansing functionality. And if you want to make your grocery list or check the weather while seated on the phone and you didn't bring your smartphone, your smart toilet is Alexa enabled. But who
Fucking
doesn't
hell.
love a disembodied voice speaking to them while they're taking a number 2? So there you go, Joe. Your fork already exists.
Oh, I'm so
Just sounds like
fucking
a
outraged.
busybodied fork telling
I'm
you to slow down.
It's just like, I can't wait. Do you remember like when like obviously like smartphones became absolutely enormous, and then just
Yes.
like Japan just like we're just like, we've had enough of this, we're reverting back to like Nokia's.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same, but it's forks. It's like, I've just realised I don't have to spend £200 on the fork. I could just get a regular fork and do all this myself.
I mean, it's not just toilets. Obviously, there's also smart litter boxes. And a glowing water bottle. What does that do? It glows to remind you to drink more, okay? A smart shower head. Smart umbrella? How many times have you left your umbrella behind at the bar or on the subway, never to be seen again? But if you spend about £70 for an umbrella, chances are you won't be so careless.
They're not 70 quid, surely.
Well, no, this one is. The umbrella is trackable, sending you an alert when
Umbrella.
you've forgotten it somewhere. It tells you when it's about to rain. But if you already had your umbrella out, then you probably realised it's raining.
oh
my
man.
God, you know what? I can't believe what I've just seen. On
Is
this
it a
list.
sex toy? Please tell me there's like a Wi-Fi based
No.
sex toy.
Toilet paper.
Oh, hey, we both win.
We
both-
I'll get to that in a minute. I
both
don't
bingoed.
want to play my hand too early. I've just seen it come up at the bottom of the list. We've got a smart salt shaker.
No, not
It's a salt dispenser that plays music and gives off coloured light.
Like, that's
smart
not- that
kettle.
doesn't- that's
I
not-
kind of get smart kettle because you can be like in the morning, like Echo, put the kettle on. Go in the kitchen.
I'm
your
sorry.
kettle's
No,
ready.
I need to interject it. Like that. Like, you can't just because it like flashes or has like nice lighting. It doesn't require That's not a Wi-Fi thing. That is.
Hang on, let's have a look. There might be more to it. Hang on a minute. Because having a regular salt shaker is too much work, right? And that shaking motion to put the salt on your food is also too much work, which is why Smalt connects to an app on your phone, which you can shake to dispense salt. So you shake your phone instead. And it has Alexa too.
Hate it. Next.
Right, the last one on here then is the toilet paper. Getting stranded on a toilet without toilet paper is the worst. If you don't have a smart toilet with a hands-free cleansing, that is, Charming is fixing this problem with a new toilet paper robot. Robot is a toilet paper dispenser on wheels that activates from an app on your smartphone. Because you remember to bring your phone with you but not check for toilet tissue. Assuming you store your toilet paper somewhere other than the bathroom, this little bot will come rolling to your rescue. And if you're not very good at checking for toilet paper before plopping down on the phone, then you probably won't remember to load up the robot with an emergency roll, leaving you completely out of luck and rendering your toilet paper robot totally useless.
Fucking hell, man. It's just like all of this is so unnecessary. So fucking unnecessary.
I'm trying to look up toilet paper robot, but I can't see anything. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just a little thing with wheels. You wouldn't have that just rolling around your fucking house, would
I'd
you?
rather just use my
toilet paper in it.
I would rather wipe my ass with my fucking hand. Like,
Oh, lovely jubbly. That is lovely.
just,
No, I do know.
every now and again, when you just sort of like wipe and the wiping never ends. Like, you
Just
there's
keeps
always
on going.
Just
Keeps
yeah,
on
there's
going.
a constant.
One of those ones. Yeah.
I will just wet my hand and fucking polish my ass. I'm not even fucking afraid to say it. I'm just like, yeah, get rid of that.
I like to wet my hand and polish my arse. You know
Yeah.
me. Left, right, and centre all the time. Wow, what a journey
What a
that was.
hideous
hell.
fucking list of utensils that are completely pointless.
That was fun going through those reviews and that list. That was a bit. I like the way that turned. Wow, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
We haven't had a list in a while, Greg.
No, that was fun. I enjoyed that.
You
I'm
enjoyed
gonna
that?
maybe look more into that. And see, yeah, ovens. I've got loads of shit coming up now. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. I'm going to close that because I'm just going to keep looking at it, and falling further down that rabbit hole. I would say that brings us to the end of the episode.
Let's
A
wrap
good,
that.
solid hour of getting sidetracked.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's what it's all about. Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
everyone, thanks for listening. That was a lot of fun. And we're back in a couple of weeks with another episode. Who knows what craziness will await us then.
Yeah, maybe I would have left the house at some point. Maybe not. I can almost assure
Maybe
you
not.
that it won't
Who
happen.
knows? Nothing might have happened. Everything might have happened. Nothing might have happened.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Joe might have bought a Wi-Fi fork by then, and I might be, asking Alexa questions through my salt shaker.
Yeah. Yes, continue to send us your geese drops as well. Thank you very much.
Yes, please. Yes.
Thank you for everyone that participates in this podcast with us in some format.
Yes, thank you, everyone. We're back. Thank you for listening. I've been Greg. Where do I end and Wonka begins? Armstrong.
Motherfucker, because I was going to be... and I'm Joe. I am Wonka Jackson.
I am Wonka! With a Wi-Fi connection. Bye.
Yeah.
You've been listening to The All Seeing Guys with Greg and Joe, where Greg probably had some kind of list, and Joe most likely went for a piss 5 minutes before the end. If you hear this, it means that Greg hasn't sorted an outro yet. So maybe just imagine some music here, because honestly, that's all I actually wanted. Okay, bye.